High school football playoffs kicked off on Friday with 8 City League high school football teams involved in postseason play. One of the most intriguing matchups was between the Tech Boston Bears and West Roxbury Raiders. Their first round matchup was actually a rematch of the previous week's regular season finale, in which the Raiders defeated the Bears 16-14 on a fourth quarter touchdown pass. Would Tech Boston learn from their previous week's mistakes, or would West Roxbury make it 2 in a row? We found out over at Leo Seibert's field in West Roxbury on Friday night. They see the Tech Boston backfield, A.J. Cooper and Kelvin Lewis, and boy, do they have a good night tonight. First quarter, Tech Boston's Kelvin Lewis plows down to the 7-yard line, putting Tech Boston in great position. But they had a miscommunication here inside the 10, and Westy recovers a Tech Boston fumble right around the 9. So no touchdown there for the Bears. They blow a good opportunity. But Tech Boston gets the ball back over later in the quarter. A.J. Cooper to the sideline, makes his way down to the 17 for Tech Boston. And then from the 11, it's Kelvin Lewis. Bouncing this one to the outside, he finds Pater, and the big fella puts Tech Boston up 6-0 there with a couple of minutes left in the first quarter. Second quarter now, Tech Boston still trying to get down the field. Kelvin Lewis with a huge gain here, breaking tackles, making his way all the way down to the 12-yard line, but this one is coming back, blocking the back penalty on the Tech Boston Bears. They would go into the half up 6-0 once again, a wasted opportunity for the Bears. Third quarter now, Tech Boston again rolling. A.J. Cooper, beautiful 31-yard touchdown run for him as the Bears go up 12-0 there in the third. West Roxbury trying to get something going offensively. It was Irvin Exelholm finding Brendell Johnson, the sophomore tight end, down the sideline. 23-yard gain. That gets the Westy Raiders down to the 17. But the Raiders are forced into a fourth down later on in the drive, and Exelholm cannot connect with Carlos Roches over the middle. That's turnover on downs. That was West Roxbury's best chance for a score all night long. Fourth quarter now, Tech Boston well in control. Jerron Harrison off the catch, makes his way down the sideline. Beautiful 43-yard touchdown catch and run. Tech Boston goes on to win 20-0, and they are moving on in this year's 2017 MIA State Football Playoffs. Let's take a look at the rest of the postseason scores from the weekend. And first up, Brighton takes down O'Brien in round 1 in Division 7. William Jean with 3 touchdown passes for the Brighton Bengals. Also in Division 7 North, Latin Academy with a slight upset over Lowell Catholic, 27-0. Oshan Isabazua with 4 rushing touchdowns for the Latin Academy Dragons in that one. New Mission defeats Charlestown on the road 44-6 in the Division 8 North bracket. Andrew Finkel with 2 rushing touchdowns for the New Mission Titans. And Cathedral blanks Excel High School 52-0. Khalil Blair with 4 total touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving for the Cathedral Panthers. So they'll be moving on. These are the matchups coming up this Friday in all the Boston teams in the playoffs, as they see Brighton taking on 6th-seeded Latin Academy on Friday at Daly Field at 6:30 p.m. Meanwhile, New Mission visits Lynn Tech at the Manning Bowl in Lynn on Saturday on November 4th. No time yet for that game. Roberts Field will be hosting Cathedral and Tech Boston. Cathedral, the home team in that one. That game is on Friday at 7 p.m. So a lot of teams still in action in City High School football playoffs. Meanwhile, the City Soccer Championships are coming up this week. Girls City Championship Wednesday, November 1st, 3:30 p.m. Boys City Championship also Wednesday, November 1st at 5:30 p.m. Both of these games will be at Boston English High School. Lots of high school sports playoff action this week. Make sure you get out there and check out some of those games. That's going to do it for sports this week, folks. Be sure to come right back here next week for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.